Throughout history, marriage was a societal expectation, particularly for women, who had to relinquish many personal rights. In most situations, husbands were seen as superior to their wives, resulting in significant restrictions on women's freedom. However, numerous remarkable women chose not to enter into marriage, defying societal norms and forging their own paths. Thankfully, times have changed, but even today, society often portrays unmarried women as incomplete. To challenge this notion and showcase that women can lead extraordinary lives without marriage, we invite you to browse through this gallery. It serves as a reminder that marriage is not a prerequisite for a fulfilling existence. Number 28. Greta Garbo. Greta Garbo, the Swedish-American star, defied the trend of multiple marriages common among the actresses of old Hollywood. Number 27. Queen Elizabeth I. There was significant controversy surrounding the rightful heir of Henry VIII and his beheaded wife, Anne Boleyn. When Elizabeth became queen at 25, after much debate, she went on to reign for 44 years. Number 26. Coco Chanel. The renowned designer revolutionized the realm of fashion permanently. Moreover, she remains the sole fashion designer featured in Time magazine's influential figures of the 20th century list. Number 25. Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc, the patron saint of France, was a soldier who hailed from an Eastern French peasant background. Despite her young age, she effectively commanded an army, securing a series of significant triumphs throughout the 100 Years' War. Number 24. Charlotte Whitton. Whitton, a Canadian social reformer and advocate for women's rights, made history as the first female mayor of Ottawa. Her tenure spanned from 1951 to 1956 and again from 1960 to 1964. Number 23. Maggie Kuhn. Kuhn, an activist from the United States, is famous for establishing the Grey Panthers movement. This movement came into existence when she was forced to quit her job at the mandatory age of 65. Number 22. Nannie Helen Burroughs. Nannie Helen Burroughs, an African-American educator, religious leader, and civil rights activist, was born to freed slaves in Virginia. In 1909, she established the National Training School for Women and Girls in Washington, D.C., now known as the Nannie Helen Burroughs School. Number 21. Catherine Beecher. Catherine Beecher, sister of the famous abolitionist author Harriet Beecher Stowe, lost her fiancé at sea before they could get married. Following his passing, she committed herself to teaching and went on to establish several women's colleges in the American Midwest. Number 20. Jane Austen. At 27, the author received a proposal, which she initially accepted but quickly backed out of within a day. Austen subsequently penned a letter to her niece, expressing the belief that anything is to be preferred or endured rather than marrying without affection. Number 19. Susan B. Anthony. Susan B. Anthony, an American social reformer, actively participated in the abolitionist and suffrage movements. The 19th Amendment, known as the Susan B. Anthony Amendment, granted women in the United States the right to vote. Number 18. Oprah Winfrey. Despite being in a relationship with Stedman Graham since 1986, the media mogul has never tied the knot officially. Number 17. Louisa May Alcott. Louisa May Alcott, renowned for her novel Little Women, 1868, revealed her unexpected reason for remaining unmarried. In her own words, "I am more than half persuaded that I am a man's soul put by some freak of nature into a woman's body. Because I have fallen in love with so many pretty girls and never once the least bit with any man." Number 16. Diane Keaton. Despite her numerous romantic comedy roles, Diane Keaton has chosen not to get hitched in real life. In 2023, she told ARP, "I don't date." Number 15. Harriet Martineau. Martineau, an English social theorist, is widely regarded as the pioneering female sociologist who, through her writings, brought the abolitionist cause to Britain. Number 14. Polly Murray. Murray was involved in advocating for civil rights and women's rights. She had various roles as a lawyer, teacher, poet, and priest. As a significant milestone, Murray broke barriers in 1977 by becoming the first African-American woman to be ordained as an Episcopal priest. Number 13. Saint Hildegard of Bingen. Saint Hildegard of Bingen, a notable figure in the Middle Ages, was a German abbess known for her diverse talents in writing, composing, philosophy, Christian mysticism, and polymath pursuits. Scholars recognize her as the initiator of scientific natural history in Germany. Number 12. Mary Cassatt. Cassatt, one of the few women Impressionist painters, chose early on that marriage wouldn't align with her artistic path. Number 11. Charity Bryant and Sylvia Drake. In 1806, two seamstresses encountered each other in Massachusetts and began a tailoring enterprise. They also trained other young women. Historians view them as a remarkably intimate pair, possibly representing one of the earliest recorded instances of a same-sex union. Number 10. Jackie Moms Mabley. Jackie Moms Mabley, a renowned comedian and accomplished black vaudeville performer, disclosed her sexual orientation as a lesbian in 1921 at 27 years old. Despite being a mother of 4, she chose not to marry. Number 9. Clara Barton. Clara Barton, a remarkable nurse and educator, made the choice to remain unmarried. She instead devoted herself to humanitarian work and established the American Red Cross. Number 8. Florence Nightingale. Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, chose not to marry as she believed it was her divine destiny to remain single. Number 7. Condoleezza Rice. Condoleezza Rice made history as the first African-American woman to hold the position of Secretary of State, following in the footsteps of her predecessor, another African-American. When questioned about her single status, she replied, "The fact is I've never found anybody that I want to spend my life with." Number 6. Harper Lee. The Pulitzer Prize-winning author of To Kill a Mockingbird, 1960, remained single. You may also like weird things that happen to your body when you die. Number 5. Shonda Rhimes. Rhimes, the creator of Shondaland and mother to 3 daughters, has openly expressed her lack of interest in marriage throughout her life. Number 4. Janet Reno. Janet Reno was chosen by President Bill Clinton to become the first female Attorney General. She served in this role from 1993 until 2001, making her the second longest-serving Attorney General, following William Wirt, 1817 to 1829. Number 3. Octavia Butler. Butler was an African-American writer and the only science fiction writer to receive a Genius Grant from the MacArthur Foundation. Number 2. Emily Carr. Carr, a Canadian writer and artist, drew inspiration from the indigenous cultures of Alaska and British Columbia. She had strong ties to the renowned group of 7 artists. Number 1. Christabel Pankhurst. In 1903, the English suffragette played a key role in establishing the Women's Social and Political Union, WPSU. Throughout her life, she tirelessly fought for women's voting rights and gender equality. These women on our list are a testament to the fact that marriage isn't a prerequisite for fulfillment. They faced societal pressures, but their unwavering dedication to their passions and goals paved the way for extraordinary accomplishments. Their stories serve as a powerful reminder that we can all define success on our own terms, regardless of marital status.